A little while ago, VU Consulting, based in Brisbane, Australia, did some research. And what they did was they went out and interviewed and surveyed about 120 different centres of influence. What they asked those centres of influence to do was to rank, in order of priority, what was the most important to what was the least important when dealing with a financial advice practice. I was actually quite shocked when I saw the results of that research. And I'm going to share those results with you now. The number one thing that's the most important to an accountant, let's say, when doing business with a financial advisor, is the financial advisor's ability to uncover other opportunities that that centre of influence can work with that client on. So as the accountant, if I refer somebody off to you, the most important thing to me is for you to uncover other opportunities that I can work with that client on. That is the number one most important thing to these centres of influence. The second most important thing is just general cross referrals. The third most important thing is collaboration beyond referrals, so our ability to work together and do joint seminars, conduct professional development days, maybe have links to each other's websites. Last on the list was insurance commissions. And this is where I became quite shocked. And many of the advisors that were in the session with me were also quite shocked. And it was this piece of research that actually made me realise why so many financial advisors were not having a great deal of luck when pitching their services to some of these centres of influence. Ultimately, what we're doing as financial advisors is we're going in and pitching a cut of the commission. Well, we know that the cut of the commission is the least most important thing to these centres of influence. Typically, salespeople think completely differently to the likes of accountant and lawyers. Salespeople, well, we're really focused on goals and objectives, i.e. money, commissions. We know that accountants and lawyers have typically an away from preference, and that is that they're interested more in consequence, litigation, and problems to be resolved. So with knowing that piece of research, what we need to do as advisors is actually change our pitch. We need to tailor our language in order to connect with those centres of influence. So rather than talking about a cut of the commission, ultimately what we should be talking about are the consequences, the possible litigation of not referring on their clients to a financial advisor, and positioning the outcomes that probably won't be very good if something unforeseen occurs to that client, given that they know all of that client's financial information.